News coming in from Leicester. We've been told that Hindus have been attacked by Islamist goons who've been running amok in Leicester, UK. Clashes have been reported last night in the UK. The UK police have turned bystanders as Hindus have been attacked. Visuals of the attack on your screens, viewers. Joyita Basu joins us on the broadcast. Joyita, yet another attack on the Hindu community, this time around in Leicester, UK. We've been told, as per reports, that these are Islamist goons who are responsible for these attacks. And I mean, I don't know if we're surprised or not, but the UK police has turned a complete bystander as far as this particular attack is concerned.
Well, I think one way we should not be surprised at what is happening, and especially in, say, the foreign countries like this, primarily because, number one, there's a hatred for the community, and number two, Hindus, if you look at them, they are rather prosperous. If you look at the ethnic groups in the UK in particular, or even for the US for that matter, I mean, Hindus from the subcontinent are among the most prosperous over there. There is no comparison to them among, say, the population that goes from Bangladesh and Pakistan, who are mostly employed in blue-collar jobs, when Indians are concerned, they are store owners, they work in companies, they are much better off. So there is some sort of a jealousy always there, and anger is always there. So more often than not, what happens is religion is used as a cover to basically harass and the people, and in fact, in this case, attack people, using religion as a cover. But at the same time, the problem is definitely the UK police's inaction. This we have seen even during, say, the attack on the Indian embassy on 15th of August a couple of years or maybe 3 years back. So you see, at that time also, there were these Islamist goons, there were these Khalistanis who came and threw eggs and intimidated people, harassed them, and all that they were doing was they were just, singing a few songs in front of the embassy. They were having a small function. But, they did not only do anything. London Mayor, who is of Pakistani descent, by the way, the police did not do anything. So this is a major problem with UK. And there is a reason why UK is now being called, in fact, for that matter, London is being called Islamistan. Okay, because what we are witnessing in England is Islamization of a large section of the urban population in England, and it's happening in places like Birmingham and all. These people from Bangladesh and Pakistan, they're over 50% of the population. Okay. So what is happening? They are kind of flexing a lot of muscles over there. And as we said, the hatred for India is also coming. India and Hindus is also coming to the fore.
Okay, all right, Joyita, stay on with us. Sumit Peer also joining us on the broadcast. Sumit, really, sad news coming in. We've been told, as per reports, that these are Islamist goons who are targeting now Hindus in Leicester, UK, and this has been happening for the past few days. Sumit, this is not just one-off incident. There have been a lot of clashes, and as per some reports online, this is all over the India-Pakistan match.
Good morning, Ma. What we are seeing is a very disturbing trend, because for the first time we are seeing it's a mob. It's not one or two people. It's a group of 20, 30 people. There are two things which are common. They are using all the bad words against the Honorable Prime Minister, and they are saying Pakistan Zindabad. So you see the similarity here. So this is an organized, orchestrated attack against India, and particularly Hindus as such, because what Joyita ji rightly said, Hindus are prosperous. They are doing well. We don't go there as beggars, and our girls are not going there for prostitution, what some other countries do. When we become the CEOs, when we have taken over UK as the 5th largest economy, and when Rishi Sunak was number 2 in running for the Prime Ministership of UK, there's a lot of anger which is generated because of our sheer success, because of our sheer acceptance in the society, where we are seen a much better and resilient group of people who are at most contributors to our society. Look at the Starbucks CEOs, look at our CEOs across the world, look at Mr. Sunak, look at our aircraft carrier, look at our economic condition today, look at the economy of UK, look at the energy crisis in UK, and look how better we are. And this time around, we have left UK behind by $250 billion. And this India-Pakistan match and all is a sham, because they are using for excuse to attack us. You see, in this India-Pakistan match, our player Mr. Ashdeep Singh was targeted by Pakistani trolls. They were trying to bring in a Khalistani angle. So these people are never, they're always up to mischief. They will never change their colors. The problem is that UK is not doing anything with them. They're like this, what Joyitaji rightly said, this Londistan, where all these Pakistanis are there, when these Pakistanis are given a free hand, and if what the Hillary rightly said, Miss Hillary Clinton, you rear snakes in your backyard, they are not only going to bite your neighbors, they are only going to bite you when all these snakes are there, when all these people are there with such a venom. Are they fit to be in a civilized society like UK? But the bigger question is, what is UK doing? It's an orchestrated mob attack, ma'am. It's not
absolutely. Yes. You know, Joyita, we can see, in fact, in this video, if we look closely, there is a man who's wielding a knife. And of course, we've seen in the past few days as well, there are all of these stabbings that continue to, come up every few months in some foreign land. At the same time, the sloganeering that happens of Pakistan Zindabad and all. Joyita, my question to you is simple. What would be the reaction of the UK government and the police if this was some, ethnic minority people targeting the so-called white man?
The thing is that I'm certain the UK government would be extremely unhappy. They will be coming down with a heavy hand, but obviously it is becoming a case of, the brown skin. And obviously the Hindus are not militants. You see, that is the reason why they are being targeted, because they are businessmen, they are teachers and professors, and they work honestly, they earn honestly. They are not like these Pakistanis and Bangladeshis who are in the UK, who are basically goons, who run gangs. And, we all know about Pakistani grooming gangs, the Pakistani criminals over there, all these Meerpuri Muslims who are there in the UK. We know the kind of crowd that is there. They are basically hooligans. And what they are using it right now, the India-Pakistan match, they are using as an excuse. In fact, if I can, as an aside, mention this shooting, some kind of a shooting by the Pakistani Rangers also happened on our BSF just when India lost to Pakistan. Frankly, you don't play with them. Basically bunch of terrorists. I don't know why we have to play with these people who basically represent a country of terrorists. But since our BCCI has to make a lot of money, our players are made to play these matches, and it is a fallout. You don't play with terrorists. Simple as that.
Right, absolutely, DJ. To stay on with us, Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goyal also joins us on the broadcast. Ambassador Goyal, very disturbing visuals have come in from Leicester, UK, where we can clearly see that there is a mob. Someone with a knife can also be seen in the video attacking people. This sloganeering, and there's not much, as per reports, that's been done by the UK police. How do we ensure that people abroad, that Indians abroad are protected, because these sort of instances are unfortunately becoming rather common?
Thank you very much, first of all, and good morning to you and all the viewers. You see, I have not lived in the UK, but I have traveled to UK quite often. I have my relations in the UK. But even when I was in the service as a diplomat, I used to travel to UK, not quite often, but once in a while. Leicester, if I recall correctly, and I was just going on the Google also, Leicester has been rather a peaceful city. The only one thing that raises their temperatures is football when they play Manchester United. And therefore, any kind of disturbances or attacks which are motivated by race or religion are highly disturbing. Therefore, what I would say is that, and I think you use the right word, that when when these kind of attacks are targeting Indians, what kind of an action would the UK government take? Now, please do recall that even in the elections for the Prime Minister, where Liz Truss got elected, when Rishi Sunak was contesting, very rarely, very, very rarely, the race or the ethnic origin became an issue in the entire contest and the canvassing. The UK, there are people of the different denominations, but so far, I have not heard of racially provoked, right? There have been Indian versus Pakistanis, as was actually evident in terms of marches to the Indian High Commission, etc., on different occasions. And we have had the occasion to go to the UK government to provide protection, to take care of these kind of demonstrations outside the Indian High Commission, but not religious or racially motivated disturbances. Therefore, what I would say is that there is an urgent need to investigate what led to these kind of disturbances and make sure that the racial harmony and the religious harmony in UK is maintained at all costs.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.